Look, you know that you're progressing with life when you make people just feel uncomfortable. Like the common man feels very uncomfortable with you. And the big thing that I've learned is I used to be uncomfortable with making people feel uncomfortable. I was like, oh man, I gotta make people feel comfortable. And I know you are too. You really want people to be comfortable with who you are. You don't want people to talk bad about you. But the reality is, as you're improving, as you're rising up in the echelons of life, people are going to start seeing you for who they could be. You're going to start becoming a reflection of other people's potential. And that's when you know that you're actually rising up beyond the average mean of society. Because as you move up, people are going to look and say, wow, this person, for example, this person has an amazing body, physique crazy, right? That's what I want to look like. Oh, and the human mind is going to make them bash you, or they'll give you an underhand comment like, man, you go to the gym way too much. Like, why do you go to the gym so much? Why are you so focused on the gym? Or why do you eat so healthy? Like, loosen up a little bit, right? Or, for example, in some of my videos, I have very few haters that'll be like, oh, wear a shirt. First of all, speaking on that, why would I need to wear a shirt in my place that I live in, that I pay for, on the camera of my account that I made to create content? It makes no sense. So you see a lot of people who hate and they try to tell you what to do because they're very insecure about what they see because it's something that they could become, but they know they're not actively working towards. So I say all of this because a lot of you, actually you that's watching right now, I'm going to speak directly to you. You have something inside of you that is forcing you to think about becoming better. It's making you want to go harder, but at the same time, you're repressing it because you don't want to make somebody else feel uncomfortable. You don't want to make your best friend feel uncomfortable. You don't want to make your girlfriend feel uncomfortable. You don't want to make your parents, your family feel uncomfortable, right? You ever see that person that's ultra wealthy and they may have nice watches, they have a big house, they have really really nice cars, they buy a bunch of cars as leisure, money doesn't mean much to them, and it makes so many people feel uncomfortable. They're like, oh, he or she's materialistic, right? Like, you're so materialistic because you have all this money. Why'd you have to buy a house with 9 rooms? Why couldn't you buy a house with 2 rooms? You don't need all 9 rooms. People are just they're commenting on you and they're criticizing you because you're reflecting something that they genuinely want that they can't have. I'm not saying it's the house because some people really don't need a big house, but they do want the ability, they do want the financial means to be able to purchase something of that caliber, right? In whatever domain that they find interesting. So as you grow, as you build, as you improve yourself as a man, you need to understand that people are going to be upset. People are going to be very uncomfortable with you, and they're not going to say nice things about you. You're going to get a lot of haters. And like I said in previous videos, haters are the greatest sign of growth, the greatest sign of success you will ever have. So as a man, you need to make sure that you're able to be mentally resilient with that. And another example, you'll even see as you build your intellect, as you build your communication style, as you build your way of articulating your words through the communication, how your mind works, how you're able to debate clearly, properly. The way that I'm speaking in front of the camera now, you're able to develop those skills. You're going to notice that it makes people feel very uncomfortable because you can articulate yourself, because you have an intellect that threatens them, right? It's an intellect that they desire but they can't have. It's a communication style that they desire but they don't have, right? And so you'll find them having backhanded comments on you like, oh wow, you speak very well. I I'm surprised, right? Like you'll get little things like that, and I get that a lot because I'm African American. I'm not African American. I'm Haitian American. I'm black, right? And so a lot of people, when they see that, they think I'm supposed to speak in slang, and sometimes I speak in slang because I want to, but sometimes I also speak extremely proper and extremely articulate because that is how I want to portray myself in that specific scenario. Like right now, I'm very articulate in my videos because I want you to understand my concepts. I want to be able to distill my thoughts into simple concepts that you understand. So I say all of this because a lot of you, you right now, I got to remember, I'm talking to you. You have something inside of you that I want to pull out. pause. That you have something that's inside of you, that a spirit, an energy that I want to be able to like bring out, right? Like an energy that you're keeping in because you're afraid that other people won't 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 value you as much, or you feel like you'll get hated on. But at the end of the day, you have potential that I want to be able to open up, right? Pause again. But y'all get it. These are not edited videos. This is raw footage. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully this inspired you to honest and we'll be on a serious note. Become the best version of yourself. And really just master who you are and master the strengths that you possess. And don't be afraid to show that to the world. Again, I appreciate you tapping into this video again. I hope to see you in the next video. Comment, like, subscribe, share this with a friend that has potential, but they're afraid to show that potential because they're afraid of what people think about them. Again, have a good day.